Hi everyone, thanks for joining today. I'm Jami Gordon. I help people with selling and buying homes in Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, and the surrounding areas. I started this video series this last summer, and the newest one that I'm doing is called Embrace Your Space. And it is particularly focused on each specific area in your home and how to better embrace it. So it's either you're organizing your room right now, or maybe you're even getting ready to sell your home like we are. So I'm actually taking you along with my journey, and it's also kind of an accountability series so that I continue to progress in what we're doing. So we are actually in one of our spare rooms. This room is where like my guests stay, and it's also a room that we use for if one of us is sick, the other one comes down here to let the other one kind of have their space and cough and, you know, do whatever they need to get rid of their sickness. So we're going to talk about 3 different things that you should focus on, and I'll give you a couple other tips along the way as well. So when you first walk into a bedroom, everybody's looking at the bed. They're looking at it not only just to see what it just kind of looks like in general, but they're looking at the size of the bed a lot of times. The first thing though I recommend is your bedding to be very neutral. You'll notice that this is kind of wild. You know, there's a lot going on with it. It looks okay with the choice of paint color. However, it looks so much better when there's something more neutral here. People are very sentimental with their bedding, I'm finding. So it's something that I will tell them, you know, choose neutral, but I'm not going to push it because I know how some of my quilts and different things like that make me feel. So I'll just tell them neutral. If they choose, they choose. If they don't, they don't. You know, it's not a big deal, but this just kind of shows you how much better this bed looks just by adding this white comforter. White in my house doesn't stay white, so it's not because I have 2 boys, but it's also because I'm personally quite clumsy myself. So white comforter just really does clean up and brighten this space. Number 2 is paint color. Choose a color that is neutral and that a lot of people can relate to. So you're going to avoid all those vivid colors and go for more your gray tones or even your beiges. Beiges are coming back in, but this gray tone I think looks really good in this room. Don't get the colors that have hues to them. So like, for example, I see a lot of like beiges that have like a hue of pink to them, and I will hear more comments about this room is pink when it's truly just has a slight hue of pink, but people think it's pink immediately, and pink is pink. So try to not go towards like the pinks and purple hues. Next is decor. So less is better. You'll notice that I have a mirror up here, and I have some stuff just along the ledge here, but bringing everything together by adding something above the bed is something I would recommend. And something very simple, like I don't have a nail in the wall, but you'll notice that there's a pop of color. This color actually is the same color as my curtains, so it really does bring this room well together. I would show you, but it would kind of be a funky video. So the next couple steps are in this particular room, but it's not going to be for everybody, is you'll notice that there is no door to this closet. So there's 2 closets here. When we bought the house, these were both open, and I thought, well, we'll just put doors on them. Well, then we soon realized that if you put doors on them, that it really limits what you're able to do in this room and how you're able to organize everything. So I went and bought a couple tension rods and a couple just kind of sheer curtains, and I think that it just really helped make the space a little cleaner. I mean, look at the difference already. Lastly is outlet covers. This is something that is kind of almost a pet peeve. After I've looked at so many houses, it's something that I notice, but I don't know if all the buyers notice it. But if your outlet cover is missing, or if it's cracked, or if it's just a crazy color, go and replace those outlet covers. And they're very cheap. You know, if you go to the hardware store, they're under $1. It doesn't take very long to do it. You could probably do your entire house in an hour. But I actually came into this room to do this video and realized that after I painted, I never put the outlet covers on. So I actually still have one that's missing, and I just noticed that a few minutes ago. But replace those outlet covers, just make it look nice. But you'll notice that this space already looks much, much better, more presentable, and I hope that this video provided you some tools to better embrace your space. Have a blessed day.